And it's all eyes to the lights and foot to the floor. And we are racing here in Abu Dhabi for Tier 3 of JCR. And it looks like the Ferrari of Leon gets a good start, and he's going to be competing for P2 there. As Sam drops back, and SNZ makes up places into P2. So a few moves off the start. Tech gets past his teammate as well, as Sam tries to have a go back at him. Further down the field, looks like Siggy may have made up a place up into P7. And looks like we're going to be expecting a 2-stop today, but the 1-stop definitely is possible. I know those in Tier 1 will be doing it, so we will see if our Tier 3 drivers decide to do it. As it is fairly close in the back of the pack here, and nearly everybody still within DRS range of the person in front of them. Nappy World sets fastest lap down at a 1:28.8. Here comes Tech. Let's see if anybody is deciding to make a move down the field, and it's a lock-up for the Alpine of Tesco Trolley, and it looks like he goes into the back of Valley there as he makes an overtake on the Red Bull driver. Hamodi looks like he's getting overtaken by Siggy. They're side by side, coming down this straight here. Oh, now it's a three-way fight as Harold gets into the mix. And Siggy has ended up losing a position from all of that. Possibly even two, as the McLaren of Cannon is now trying to make up moves here. After the start. The top three already pulling. Oh, and that's Nappy off into the barrier. He's crashed, and he is now on the track, trying to get off of the racing line so that he doesn't hit too many people. But he has lost his front wing, and that is going to be this race completely thrown in the air there, as now there's only two people in contention for the lead, so potentially we could be seeing some DRS games from now on. Can Leon have another go around the outside of turn 9? No, he gets in front before they even make it there. And not willing to give up that win easily. Both of them kind of going off track or having a little moment. SNZ goes for a dive. He makes sure to stay behind in the DRS detection point. All of this has allowed Tech to get back into DRS range of the two. Didn't get it there, but he will likely get it coming out of the chicane as the two go side by side again. SNZ pulls in front into the braking zone. Leon tries to get a better exit. You'll see what he can do as he opens that rear flap and sails on by. So that has brought the DRS train that runs down to 6th back into contention, as the two nearly going side by side through the first two corners here. SNZ, he's picked up the DRS from the detection point, but he's going to try and go around the outside. What a move from him into turn 5. He's in front, and he should have the DRS as well. He does, but it does give Leon the tow. So the question is, what is more powerful? It looks like what's more powerful is Tech possibly having more battery, and he absolutely blitzes past the rest on the straight here and moves up into first place, taking advantage of the two battling. What a stellar job there by Tech, as his teammate gets up into P2 as well to make it a Haas 1-2 after it's looking like they were possibly out of contention just 3 laps ago. Oh, and is that a Hamodi into the wall on the inside of turn 9? It looks like it is. He might potentially have damage on his car. Looks like he might. In case you didn't make it work. He's got Harold right behind him. And Harold has a really high closing speed. He's going to sit behind him for this braking zone to make sure he gets the DRS for the next zone. And it's active, and he flies on by SNZ. Heck, already pulled out of DRS from Siggy, as Leon also makes his way past Siggy, but it looks like Siggy's going to come back at him. They're side by side into turn 11. Oh, really close between the two of them there. And this is not helping Leon's race. This is allowing Tech to build a lead and get away here. SNZ is not on the 2-stop as he pits already. Though potentially he could make the hards extend if they last that long. Sam putting in the fastest lap of the race on mediums. One of the only people to not go into hards for their first pit stop. Leon really has to make the move stick here, or this is starting to really impact his race. And he goes for it and backs out, maybe to try and take DRS for this straight here. And it looks like he has the move done. I think he'll be happy to just sit in none, collect some battery, sit behind the Haas going into the chicane. This is where he's really going to try his move. Blasting overtake with the DRS open. He pulls alongside to go into turn 9. And he swoops around the outside. Can Tech come back at him? It doesn't look like he can. It looks like he might have a bit of battery. So they try and outbrake each other into turn 11. And Tech gets the inside line. But then Leon does not get back through. Leon in a really good position to attack this straight. Burning battery, which he usually doesn't do. He usually sits on none for this one, so maybe he's trying something different this lap. Heck is nearly out of battery completely. Leon has about 50%. When he goes for the inside this time, he manages to steal it, and he's through before the corner. And I don't think Tech will have the battery to try and come back into turn 11 like he did last time. Leon defends just in case. Really good defensive driving. Oh, and Tech just throwing that dummy move put Leon off, and he nearly went into the wall. Using an overtake out of the final corner to try and get himself up into first. Interesting strategy, but it means that he has almost no battery, while Leon's is nearly full. And enables a DRS. And this time he does manage to get in front into turn 9. And it's pulled quite the gap. Can he make it stick this lap? Leon really wanting that DRS. Staying behind. That is DRS enabled for him now. As he blasts past Hamodi and up into second place. Heck makes it past defaults as well, and Ted retires from the session. Looks like it was in the pits. SNZ up in front, making a move on Sam. So we have a yellow flag in sector 1. Looks almost inevitable. Leon is going to be able to get past at some point this lap. Right on the back of Harold. Will it be 2 races in a row that Harold loses the lead on the last lap to someone who's 2 stopped? Or can he change things and get the win? Leon's got DRS on, and he's using all of his battery now. Harold saving some of his. He might be trying to line up a move back on Leon onto the straight, but it looks like his tyres are so gone he just can't really get the exit he needs. And it might be over for Harold. Not really close enough to pull off any sort of move there. So Leon leads the way into sector 3 to wrap up this race. So we'll have a quick look at Cannon to see if he's going to pull off a move. No, he's not. As he comes round the final corner to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for Tier 3, Harold second, and Tech your 3rd place finisher. And here is your podium. Tech there just falling on arrival. Harold still searching for that elusive win. I'm sure Ferrari will be happy with the performance of their driver today. Tech there, doing the same as he did last week. Just having a clean, normal race and making up places from his grid spot. So there is your final result there, with Leon P1, Harold P2, Tech P3, Sam P4, SNZ P5, Defaults P6, Cannon P7, W Coolman P8, A Hamodi P9, Valley P10, Nappy World P11, Siggy P12, Christian Mario P13, Tesco Trolley P14, and I believe it is Ted retiring in P15.